Hello everybody and welcome to FishBowlGames, where we will create games of a great proportion, where our motto is guaranteed to be more interesting than the average toaster. That's quite an ordeal to deal with. I mean, toasters these days, darn, those things are dang interesting. And we will jump right in. Now, our company was never the biggest, FishBowlGames started out fairly small back in the Middle Ages, back when, saying, oh, the sun is the sun of the earth, and the earth is not a cube. That would get you beheaded. That's the standard. But let's go over some heritage about what FishBowlGames used to be. Now, the CEO founder of FishBowlGames is none other than Josephson III. Now let us turn back the clock, the hands of time, to Josephson I. Back in the Middle Ages, the first Josephson was a mere traveler who lived in the Middle Ages, roaming around the lands, trying not to die, and overall had a pretty decent life, until one day he decided to start his own business where he would sell fish. Incredible, just look at this fish. This was one of the many fish he would sell, and same with this one. Now as he roamed the lands with his wonderful fish, is incredibly huge sometimes even, but most of them were just small handhelds. Quick and easy. His fish were quite slimy and often slipped out of his hands, rolling across the ground, ruining his wares. And Josephson would just quietly sulk down, pick up the fish once more, and continue with his day as he traveled along, walking through the land. And then one day, when he decided he had enough of just having his fish slip out among the land, he decided to put them in a simple wooden cup. So to aid him in his fishy slime business, he decided to put the fish of which he was selling inside a wooden cup, so they would not slop around. And together, he and his fishy cup would roam the lands and sell many fish, just all the fish, just every single fish that you could ever want in life, just, fish here, fish there, fish everywhere, because that's what this man was about. And that's how he started the intense fish selling company. Then came along Josephson II, the prodigy of Josephson I in the 1940s, because apparently they wanted to do that, and I couldn't think of another time zone, but that's beside the point. He was very up in your face at times. He didn't really get along with people much. So as Josephson II roamed the streets of whatever random town I chose in Google Images, he decided, why not rekindle the spirit of my ancestor Josephson I, because somehow my parents decided, you know what, we're gonna take a name from the Middle Ages and name it to our son here in pretty much modern day America. But he wanted to put a twist on it, so instead of selling fish, he decided to sell turtles, because turtles were all the craze back then, and they didn't even need wooden cups to be held in. But, of course, him and his sad little turtle, away from home, all different, they were shunned, and they sulked, and they walked slowly across the street, almost avoiding traffic, until one day, sadly, BAM! He was hit by an oncoming parked car, and due to his broken pride, he just decided, nah, I'm out. So he sank below the screen so he wouldn't have to edit in any sort of vehicle. That was the end of Josephson II. And here we are with Josephson III, the hope for the Josephson name. Let's see what he has to say now. Now, the startup was a slow process. There are quite annoying text boxes that appeared out of nowhere in Josephson III's face, and for some reason he was forced to read them to an unsuspecting audience of YouTube viewers. If you ever want to review the tutorial, blah blah blah. Congratulations, you have started your very own game development company. Now, at the moment, your office is in a garage and you are the only employee. But don't worry, many successful businesses have started out this way. Let's start developing your first game. Click this message and then, wait, no, God, can read. Reverse, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Let us develop a new game. Let's pick a topic. Detective, city, history, or pirate. Let us make a detective game. Pick a genre. RPG, adventure, detective adventure game, and we shall put it on the PC because everyone knows, because you know, I do have a DeLorean right there. I know what's gonna happen in the future because I have the DeLorean. Makes complete sense why I would know the PC is gonna be better than the G64, which is the Commodore 64, I think, in real life. I don't know, there's some references I don't completely understand, but the game will be called Mystery of the Night. No, wait. What if it's a Mystery of the Night? Ah. It's going to be text-based because, you know, why not? Mystery of the Night starting development. We have one bug and one design. Get your game on, Josephson III. Let us finish. Yeah. Now we shall wait for the criticism of my peers. Ooh, here we go, Mystery of the Night. Let's see what they think. $6 per. This is the moneymaker that will skyrocket FishBowlGames to be one of the greats. You have certainly rekindled the spirit of your ancestors, JJ III.